So, let's head to the village, shall we? Waggle Village. See, like I said, this is kind of like a base of sorts. So we're going to be coming back here a lot. A glyph. This is Albus's doing. Let's absorb it. A glyph that incapacitates opponents.
You have saved me.
At last. Who did this to you? You must help the others. Everyone in the village has been taken. Nice beard, Nikolai. By whom? That man. He spirited away the other 12, and then imprisoned me. But the Lord must have sent you to our aid. Please deliver the others. So we gotta save the other 12 villagers. Can you tell me where the man went? If I'm not mistaken, he said something about the prison island. Oh, that sounds fun. Alright. I see. Long ago, criminals were banished to that forsaken place. Some say their souls still wander the island, which is forever cursed. Where is it? You can get there through these very woods. Please, you must save them. So we gotta go through the woods. Did Albus really take the villagers to a prison island? Apparently. And for what purpose? I don't know, man. Sounds crazy.
I wonder if everyone is all right.
Has God ever spoken to you? He spoke to me once, telling me to clear this wasteland and build a village. Okay. So there's a couple chests we can pick up in here. Actually, a few of them. There's one right here. We got some milk. That's cool. Let's check that out. Low-fat milk. 2% to be exact. I like 2%. But lately, I've really been into banana milk. If you've ever had that, that's like really good. I definitely recommend you check it out. But yeah. So we can get on the roof from here, but we can't really do anything up here right now. But we can kind of look around, you know, see some different buildings. It's kind of reminiscent of, in the village area of Dawn of Sato. Yeah, look at that. I don't think that's incredibly useful, but I guess we could try it out. I'm sure it's useful against certain enemies, but, whatever you gotta do. It's like a butcher knife on that table. Yeah, so we got a save point and a heart refiller over here, so that's nice. That's why this is kind of like your hub. Here's a chest here. We got some meat, some random meat, like whatever. Sure, 29 HP. Yummy. Why 29? That's like a weird amount of HP. They always have some weird random number. I don't know, man. There's also another chest over this way. There it is. Coffee. Ugh. You know how I don't like coffee, but we'll take it. This bitter blend uses authentic Transylvanian beans. So we'll go ahead and save, and that's all we can do here for now, so we need to head into the forest. Which is a pretty cool place. It's not very long. Rufus Forest. This place is pretty short. But it has really good music, of course. Here we have a new enemy, the Nominion. It can kind of drain your HP if it gets its tentacles on you, but... God, this music's so good. An evil soul-sucking spirit that paralyzes its victims. This music is so good. It's so good. I'm telling you, it's so good. Just stupid. Yeah, see, it kind of stops them a little bit, but does not do a whole lot of damage. I like how they just kind of explode into guts. Like, okay, that's cool. So, we got the Oon. This plant's diet of blood results in odd mutations, because, you know, the Oons in most Castlevania games. I don't know about all of them, but most of them. What do we got here? Macer, a hammer glyph. That'll be very useful for the next boss. And just in general, you know, it's pretty useful. It's our first, like, heavy weapon. I recommend putting it on. Why not? Yeah, that's nice. Not effective on these guys at all. As you see, it barely does any damage. So to stick with the sword for them. But it does good damage to, I think, all the other enemies here. Here we have the Necromancer. You want to suck up his thing. Fidelis Curious, some zombies that fight to the death. So it's basically like a familiar attack. It's, I don't think it's incredibly useful, but it's, you know, it's there. Necromancer uses black magic to animate and control corpses. Good stuff. Alrighty then. No, it's an R, isn't it? Yeah. There, you can put that on since the Magnus isn't exactly... We can't exactly use that in this area, so... Yeah. But yeah, basically the zombie will kind of follow you around and, you know, damage enemies. Not for very much, but, you know, better than nothing, I guess. Well, imagine how awesome this music is. I'm just gonna, you know, throw that out there. Just saying. Got a chest! More meat. Would you... This kid, he likes to just stay out of range, just to piss you off. Alright, oh, we got the Axe Knight, who has a glyph that you can absorb, so you definitely want to farm for that. It's actually very useful, especially for the next area. So we're definitely going to farm for that. A heavily armored warrior with an equally heavy axe. Yeah, interesting note on this, there's like a brief moment after he throws his axe where he's not holding an axe, and if you kill him in that moment, he actually will not drop the glyph, so keep that in mind. So try to make sure you kill him while he has the axe still in his hand, otherwise there's zero chance that you'll actually get the glyph. So keep that in mind. Let's make our way to the Axe Knights. Hopefully we'll get it this time. Nah. Got it! Sweet. And we get Essia, an axe glyph. Which, it's like the typical Castlevania axe weapon. So, I definitely recommend using it here. Especially in the next area, because it'll be really useful for pretty much all the enemies, basically, because there's a lot of enemies that like to hang out above you, and you'll see. It's also useful for the, no minions, since they're in the air, so, yeah. It's useful for them, too. I guess it's useful for those guys if you're far away, but whatever. Essentially, it's useful for just about anyone, really. But, yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, this area is extremely straightforward. It's pretty much just a point A to point B kind of area. There's, you know, there's no boss fight here. You know, there's just kinda whatever. There we go, we're done. That was quick. On to the next area, which is Comin Channel. This place is pretty damn cool and unique. Basically, the majority of it is on water, and you gotta go across, like, crates and stuff as rafts, basically. And we got needles in the water, which the axe works well for hitting them. So yeah, this is a pretty cool area, I gotta say. Needles! A hard-shelled sea urchin, a questionable delicacy. Okay. I don't know what that would taste like, but I imagine it would taste pretty painful, but I don't know. Let's check it out. Merman! This aquatic hunter spots prey from the water before leaping. So they pretty much work like they always do. Not really anything too special. Just your classic merman. Good times. Woo! Mr. Merman. Get out of my face. I like how there's like a sunken ship in the background. Well, it's not really sunken yet, but it's looking like it's gonna be soon. Look at that. Here we got sea stingers. Axes take them down in one shot. I think most things take them down in one shot, but they're not always easy to hit. Sea stinger number 7. A carnivorous and disturbingly agile fish creature. Pretty much. Woo. And I believe they spawn infinitely, so they just keep on coming. Also, there is a breakable wall coming up. I think it's a little further, though. And there's another villager. You can save him.
Thanks.
It's Jacob. Ooh, hey, you saved me. Thanks. I'm Jacob. Got a general store in Weigel Village. Oh, cool. And on that note, I should probably get back to it. Probably. But listen, I might have some things you can use. Oh yeah? Sounds good to me. Come by the shop and we'll do business. I'll do that. Okay, so that's Jacob. And we get a free magical ticket, that's nice. And a save point. Oddly enough, this is the last save point before the next boss. Even though the next boss is in the next area, so that's kind of annoying, really, but yeah. Although you could just go back to the village if you really wanted to, but here's the wall, and we get the Twin B. The classic Konami Twin B, which is just a collectible item, 5,000 points. Kind of like the Konami man from Dawn of Sato. You know, and the crown, that kind of thing. It doesn't really do anything, it's just a collectible. You know, kind of like the medals and such. It's like, we got the Twin B, so we're pretty cool. That is the way it is, man. But again, like the forest, this is a pretty short area. Especially since we can't go under the water right now, so we can pretty much... Hey, we dropped something, I don't know what that was, but that probably wasn't that great, but we can't get it, because we can't go under the water. Under the sea. Okay, and we're done here. That was such quick areas. But we're gonna go ahead and into Minera Prison Island, which is where the next boss is. It's actually not too hard. It's a little trickier to do it without getting a hit, but I recommend using 2 macers because it's weak against hammers. I'm gonna try to... It may take a few tries to beat it without taking a hit, but I'll try. Okay. Yep, it's the giant skeleton. So it does some, most of those attacks are pretty easy to avoid it as long as you're not standing right next to it. The main attack you have to worry about is when it kind of does like a swan dive and you gotta go to the right. Otherwise, pretty much every attack can be avoided by just moving away from him. When he gets really close to you and he does his kick attack, just crouch and it won't hit you. You can just repeatedly hit it with your hammer. Now he's gonna, yep, he's gonna get ready to do that. You just jump behind him and you got him. Okay, see, not that hard. Woo! So that's 2 medals down. We get the skeleton medal. Good stuff. Let's check him out. I think he had about 800 HP, didn't he? Giant skeleton, yeah. A giant condemned in ages past. 350 experience, that's not bad. Alright, and we can check out our medal. Medal awarded for defeating the giant skeleton. Alright, so we got 2 medals now. We're looking pretty good. I definitely recommend going back to the village now and saving, because you don't want to have to redo that. Plus, you know, to heal and everything, get hearts, because we're out of hearts. We're totally out of hearts, man. So we need to do a refill. There we are. Good stuff. Alright, let's save, and then let's head back there and